Good morning, everybody. Getting straight into the top 5 news stories of the day. Now, this is the winter that just won't quit. The beginning of February is bringing another round of freezing temps and more snow to the Northeast. Residents in Boston spent the day digging out from the second snowstorm in just about a week. Schools are closed today, and officials are urging people to stay off the roads if possible. Now, forecasters are also warning about flash freezes from Philly to Maine, which could make the roads extra slippery. The storm has also claimed lives in Massachusetts, New York, and Ohio. Jessica will have more on the winter weather a little later. Now, another big story people are talking about this morning is the president's 2016 budget proposal, which calls for more taxes on the rich to help fix our middle class. Now, the president's $4 trillion wish list also includes fixing our nation's seriously degrading infrastructure. But here's the catch, guys. So the Congress usually does their own thing when it comes to the budget and spending plans for the country. So perhaps the wish list will be honored or not. All right, guys, let's move on to the growing measles outbreak in the country. The number of people infected has now risen to 102 in 14 different states. CDC officials say the problem is not that the measles vaccine is ineffective, but that people just simply aren't getting themselves or their children vaccinated. Measles is highly contagious, especially because it is airborne. Now, officials say one infected person can spread it to an average of 18 other people. Let's move on to a little sports news now. Hours after covering the Super Bowl for the NFL Network, good old Hall of Famer Warren Sapp was canned. Now, here's why. So he was arrested for soliciting a prostitute. Oh boy, well, cops were called to a downtown hotel where a woman alleges an argument over money turned physical and spilled out into the hallway. 42-year-old Sapp admitted to being involved in an act of prostitution, but not to assaulting anyone. A statement from the NFL Network says that Sapp's contract has been terminated. In more sports news, guys, Cleveland's quarterback Johnny Manziel has entered rehab. Sources say the former Heisman winner struggled both on and off the field during the rookie season. Now, Manziel's rep asked for privacy for the family while he's in rehab. For their part, the Browns released a statement saying, in part, that they fully support Manziel's initiative and will support him throughout his journey. You know, the whole Johnny football persona has really been bubbling under the surface for a while now, as partying, of course, has been widely noted on social media. His team hasn't really taken it seriously.
Yeah, for sure. I think this is one of those examples of, you know, when something goes well for someone, even though it's bad for him, in this case, his drinking, that he kind of just took on that character.
He did.
And that Johnny, as you said, that Johnny football persona, and he couldn't get rid of it. So
yeah, good that the Browns are sticking by him.
That's really nice.
It's the first step to full
and then he'll
recovery,
have a great comeback story, which we'll be talking about that.
Which we love.
Perfect.
Exactly.